Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna try Agua Brava by Puig. So to start with the presentation, here is the box. Looks like some piece of wood with a little text at the back. And I would assume it came from Spain. I got it on Fragrance Buy. So they get it from wherever they can, but everything is written in Spanish. And for the fragrance, here is how it looks. The cap is made out of real wood. It looks like ash, the wood, from type of the way it is. If you know wood a little bit, you'll recognize what I mean with that, but I'm not sure that's exactly what it is. And is like old school. So using my phone to translate the back of the text, you can pause it if you read Spanish or if you want to do your own translation. But it says, since 1968, Agua Brava, it maintained its original aroma, Mediterranean inspirational. Gonna be translated maybe a bit weirdly. Mediterranean is inspirational, a fragrance markedly masculine, contrast between its freshness, stimulating and sporty of the citrus note, and aromatic with its elegant, noble background, and woody of great persistence. Well, that's what my app decided to translate that little text. So let's try the smell. Need to say I like the presentation. It looks old school, but it's nice, especially the fact that the cap is real wood. This is especially nice. So I'm picking up a lot of lemon straight from the paper. Picking up some bergamot too, but it's mostly lemon. Picking up some woodiness in the background. I would say that I'm picking up pine tree, but the lemon is extremely strong. That pine tree doesn't appear much on the paper, but it's there. Picking up a little bit of clove. The fragrance is in an eau de cologne concentration, and it smells a lot like a classical eau de cologne fragrance, like citrusy, fresh, with a bit of woodiness and spiciness, but mostly a citrus fragrance. I'm picking up a little bit of vetiver. The lemon and the bergamot really hides it, but I know there's a lot of vetiver in that fragrance. That's about it on paper. On my skin, top note, I'm picking up a lot of lemon, as I said, from the paper, and a lot of bergamot. Lemon is still the main player on my skin. I know that, at least on me, lemon tends to be less strong in summer, so I would assume that it's more balanced if you wear it in summer. I'm also picking up a lot of lavender on my skin. I'm not really picking it up on paper, maybe a little bit. I'm picking up some lavender on paper, but it's really hidden at the back. It's just I need to really focus on this too. And I'm picking up a lot of vetiver. Also, just a little bit of juniper. In the heart of the fragrance, I'm picking up a lot of vetiver. At that point, it's the main note that I'm picking up. Also, a lot of clove. I would say it's also one of the dominant note. I'm picking up a little bit of bay leaf, a little bit of sandalwood, and a little bit of carnation. And in the dry down, I'm picking up a lot of pine tree, and it's pretty much one of the most dominant note at that point. Picking up a lot of oak moss and a lot of vetiver, and a little bit of sandalwood. For me, the fragrance really is a citrus fragrance that turned into a woody vetiver fragrance that is supported with other woods. It's a really nice fragrance. If you love vetiver, if you love fresh fragrance, fresh summery fragrance, this is a nice fragrance. Projection is average, a little bubble around me. People were able to smell it, and it's winter, so it's still inside, but in winter it projects less. I would assume it will have a nice big projection in summer. Longevity was really good, 12 plus hour. The vetiver stayed a long time on my skin, and I would say it's probably not natural vetiver. Might have a little bit of natural vetiver, but it's nice. It dries down and stays for a long time. For the complete note breakdown, top notes are lavender, bergamot, lemon, juniper, and sage. Heart notes are pine, bay leaf, clove, thyme, and carnation. And the base notes are oak moss, vetiver, leather, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. And where I would see this fragrance, it feels like a nice summery gentleman eau de cologne. It has that style of fragrance, and I would say as a business fragrance, it will be good, especially in summer. It's nice, it's elegant, and it doesn't feel like an old school fragrance. Of course, it smells like the old style of fragrance, but it doesn't smell dated in any way. I wouldn't really see it as a dating fragrance. I would say maybe if the date you're gonna have is something summery, it's nice, fresh, and clean fragrance, so it could do the job. I heard somewhere that vetiver is a note that a lot of people hate. I think there was 25% of the people that hated vetiver. For that, I think it would not be a good and safe choice for a dating fragrance, even though I'm pretty sure you could pull it off in certain occasions. In the summer winter spectrum, it's obviously a summer fragrance. Type of fragrance is really made for that. Projection is good even in winter, but I would say it will still be good in summer. Will probably project a lot. And if you're someone that wants to have a fragrance that is more intimate, might be a bad choice for you, yeah, especially in summer, but it really is a summer fragrance. It will be a summer fragrance that will project well, it will have a nice lifetime, it will last the whole day, and really it's rare that type of fragrance, especially if it's an eau de cologne. They tend to last for not as long as other concentration. I know it's really the ingredients, and that's the proof that it's the ingredients that change everything more than the concentration. So this is good. Don't think it will be really good for winter, though the projection was still good. So if you really love those fragrance, those summery, fresh eau de cologne type of fragrance with a lot of citrus, a little bit of wood inside of it, you could pull it off in winter. I wouldn't put it as a winter fragrance, but could use it really easily in winter. I don't think it will cut really easily through the cold of winter though. And as an everyday scent, it's a really nice classic eau de cologne type of fragrance. So it's not exactly the kind of fragrance that is well used as everyday fragrance, but still it will do a good job. It lasts the whole day, the fragrance is cheap, fragrance smells good, fresh, and it's something that you're most likely not gonna offend anyone with it. I'm saying most likely because it's still not as that type of fragrance that is mass appealing, so you might find people that don't enjoy it, but I doubt you'll have anyone be thinking it smells bad. It lasts the whole day. It's a nice fragrance, so I would say that it will be a great fragrance for an everyday type of fragrance, even though it's not specifically the style that is made for that. If you're someone that like more old school fragrance, classical fragrance, that will be a good one for you. Somehow it reminds me of Florida water. I think they really went with that type of fragrance, those classical eau de cologne that was made in really the old time, just made a little twist. They modernized it in a way. It was made in the late 60s, so for that time I would say it was modernized, and it's a great fragrance. For the price, it's really nice. I would say if you enjoy those fragrance, 4711 Florida water, and never smelled 4711, but from what I get, you'll like it. If you enjoy those Acqua di Parma, Colonia, Colonia Essenza, probably something you would enjoy too. I wouldn't say the quality is as good as Acqua di Parma, but it's still good for what it is, especially for the price. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, we'll like and share. If you tried this fragrance, tell me what you think about it. And if there's any fragrance by Puig that you enjoy, tell me about it. Maybe there's a fragrance I haven't tried of them. I've tried the two Agua Brava, this one and the Azul. And I tried the 3 version of Coram. I tried a lot of fragrance from them. But if there's other ones that you think are good, write it in the comment and I could try them. So, thanks for watching and see you soon.